Welcome back guys, it's Glamour here. Patch 11.0.7 is just on the horizon, bringing with it a thrilling array of updates and changes. First up, we have the brand new zone called the Siren Isle, which promises to be an excellent opportunity for players to snag some catch-up gear while diving into fresh areas and uncovering new mysteries and rewards. Additionally, we're thrilled to see the return of Plunderstorm in this patch. It's wonderful that Blizzard is bringing back this event as many players fondly remember it, and for those who didn't get to experience it the first time, including myself, this is a golden opportunity to earn those missed rewards. While I won't go into too much detail about the new zone or Plunderstorm today, our main focus will be on the new revamped racial talents. This update has been a long time coming, and it's great to see Blizzard making these much needed changes, especially since some races had become much more powerful than others. This could inspire players to try out a wider variety of races. So without further ado, let's get started. We've got a few character changes here for the humans and Kul Tiran. They're gaining a new ear customization in the barber, so head over there if you want to check that out. Now we've got a few racial updates here. Developers note, we're making updates to several racial abilities with the goal of increasing the viability of some underappreciated races. Many of these abilities have fallen behind naturally within the game's ecosystem, and our hope is that targeted tweaks will help promote increased diversity of racials across all content types. First off, we have Draenai, getting a nice buff to Gift of the Naru. Cooldown reduced to 2 minutes was 3. High Mountain Tauren getting Rug Tenacity's effect increased by 50%. Lightforged Draenai getting a few changes here for Light's Judgment. Light's Judgment radius now increased to 10 yards was 5 and its visual size increased. Light's Judgment damage increased by 40% and now deals reduced damage beyond 8 targets, and Holy Resistance has been named to Holy Providence and now increases healing done by 1%. Mega Orcs are getting a juicy change to Ancestral's Call. Stats increased by 30% and now increases one of your highest secondary stats. Nightborns are getting a whopping 300% increase to Arcane Pulse, and now it reduces movement speed by 80%, was 50%. Duration reduced to 8 seconds, was 12 seconds. Voidelf are also seeing a few changes, with Spatial Rift movement speed of the Rift increased by 80%, duration is increased to 8 seconds, was 6, and maximum range increased to 35 yards. The visual effect has been updated and no longer appears to party members. Anthropic Embrace. Proc activation rate adjusted, now increases healing and damage by 5% for 12 seconds, with duplicate healing damage, now functions with absorbs. This is a really nice change. Now onto the last 3 races with changes. These are some really nice ones. We'll start with Vulpera. Bag of Tricks healing and damage increased by a whopping 40%, and Bag of Tricks now decreases enemy movement speed by 80% for 4 seconds and increases ally movement speed by 20% for 4 seconds. Now only affects one target. This is a 2-for-1 trade. Now for Worgen, Darkflight has seen a nice change where it allows movement speed abilities to stack with it. So now you could probably see in PvP Worgens chasing you down with no trouble at all. And lastly, Zandalari Troll. It looks like they're gaining some nice buffs and quality of life changes with these. Regeneration no longer cancels from periodic damage effects, its cooldown is now 3 minutes, was 2.5 and heals 50% instead of 100%, but the quality of life of this does really outweigh the negatives. Now Embrace of Akuna healing increased by 300% and Chance to Trigger increased by 250%, which is insane amount. I'm sure this is going to be a very powerful racial ability. Embrace of Bonswandi effect increased by 50% and Embrace of Kimball Chance to Trigger increased by a whopping 400%. So those are the racial changes coming in 11.0.7. I'm really excited to see the new zone of Siren Isle and Plunderstorm, as I haven't experienced it yet. Hope to see everyone in Azeroth. We'll see you next time.